After the recent revelations of how everything came together in terms of bringing Channing Tatum back as Gambit, Ryan Reynolds is teasing that this might not be the end of it and that there might be a way in the future for Channing to return as Gambit. And this has spun off into rumors that he's obviously going to appear in Secret Wars, but also maybe even beyond that. So once again, this comes at us directly from Ryan Reynolds, and he's been hyping up Channing Tatum and his portrayal as Gambit, and rightfully so, because it was awesome. And a lot of people have been wondering, since we can clearly see that the character survived and there's a chance that he's going to be back, whether or not he will be back. While Ryan Reynolds doesn't necessarily say yes or no, his answer is a little bit more interesting, talking about how great it was to work with Channing Tatum, how great it was to bring this character from the comics and the animated series into live action to such a great reception. And then he talks a little bit more about how there's chances to say goodbye to characters and also say hello to some characters. And for him, he is rooting for Gambit to return. And that it makes it even easier to root for Channing Tatum to return because of how great he was. And he kind of just leaves it at that. Now, of course, this has spun off into insiders and scoopers saying it's a done deal, it's going to happen, it's confirmed, and let's be real about this, they don't know. You know, I make videos following releases of films, and a lot of people take photos of what these scoopers have said to hold them accountable because they drop scoops, and then if it turns out to be false, they'll delete it, their friends will delete the articles that they wrote about them, but people archive this now. And let's be real about this. They're taking an educated guess because he survived Deadpool and Wolverine. Naturally, he had a great time working on it. Everybody seems to be happy. So if you're bringing him back as one of the incursion warriors or whatever you're going to bring him back as, I mean, it just makes sense. Like, what do you stand to lose and what do you stand to gain? You stand to gain another character added to the Secret Wars portal-like scene, and you stand to lose nothing. So, yeah, to me, this all checks out. I 100% think it's going to happen. It doesn't make any sense to me on why they wouldn't pursue this. And if I'm being real with you, I'm just going to guess that they probably already talked to him and are like, hey, we got some ideas. Thanks for doing this. If you like it, we'll talk again in a couple years. And a couple years is going to be right around the corner because Doomsday is shooting this next year, and right after that, probably by the end of 2025, they're rolling into Secret Wars. So I have a feeling he's 100% going to be back.